Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today we're looking at the newly released Onigiri Heroes on mobile, so Android and iOS. So this video is going to be different from my regular breed of videos. If you're familiar with the channel, if you're familiar with Onigiri, you'll know that we tend to do live streams via PlayStation because it streams right on there. This game is on the mobile, it's on the phone, and I am unable to stream it. But what I have done is I have a big compilation of screenshots I've taken within the game to get the information that us veteran players or anyone that's curious about the game wants to find out. And I have a couple video clips that we'll go through and pause and scan through and just look at together so that everyone can get the information they need for this game, you know, without downloading it, before buying anything, before, you know, getting in over their head. So, welcome everybody. Again, I don't know when this game dropped. I don't know if it dropped yesterday or today. I only found out that it dropped today because I found out they censored Ibaraki. And I think that's because it's, I don't know, iPhone standards or Android standards, whatever. On the PS4 version, Ibaraki is not as covered up as she is here. As some of my subscribers know, people that know me, they know that she's the reason I started playing this game 8 years ago. Coincidentally, this right now is the 8th year of Onigiri's inception. It came out in 2013 in Japan on PC. And then in 2015, it came to the West on Xbox and PS4. And then from then, the game has seen expansions to Europe that failed. And it's seen expansions, ports to the Switch. And it's had Steam available. Steam port, Switch port, and PS4/PS5, you can play it cross-compatibly. Xbox was shut down. PC US has been shut down. This game has been on a lot of consoles. What I want to start with in this little first look presentation kind of thing. So this here is a screenshot you can see on screen. This is a screenshot of one of the loading screens that the game has on the phone on the Onigiri Heroes. You can see the Onigiri Heroes logo, and then we can see our familiar cast of characters. This screenshot was just all the females. So from left to right, Yoshitsune, the weaponsmith, Kaguya, the Magatama character, Shizuka, the main character, essentially, Amaterasu, a goddess, and Ibaraki, one of your companions who sells you alcohol, which acts as a power boost within the game. So hey Tekkaden, hey Nanatsubiro, how you guys doing? Glad to see you. So yeah, this game has been tried in a lot of places. It hasn't worked everywhere. As I said earlier, it failed in Europe, and I want to say that's because of foresight, because when the European server came out years after it came out in the West, and because players that didn't have access to it played over on our server, when their server finally came around, they logged in there and they knew every trick, every secret. They knew not to roll here, they knew what to roll for, they knew what characters were garbage, what characters were good, and so on and so forth. And it created this state where all the top players would share their knowledge, tell everyone, hey, that's a scam, don't get this, wait for this, wait for this. And it did, and they waited so long that they got all this free stuff. It was complete power creep. No one spent a dime. The game was unprofitable, and it closed down immediately. Am I seriously going to play this? I don't think so. But that's what we're going to find out. It could have some good caveats. It could have some bad things. There are things in this game that I want on PS4. And for the people that are just checking this out because it's Onigiri Heroes and it's something they're interested in, my background is I've been playing this game since day one of its release in North America in 2015. I've been streaming it for about 6 years now. I've been playing since basically our day one and still concurrently playing. I still stream regularly. I might take breaks during bad updates or whatever, but I'm always in the know. I'm always playing, doing something. I'm very, very active within the community and the game itself. So it is exciting to see it go to the phone. It's just, I want to see that if there are people interested in this game that get into it the first time, I want to let them know that the experience might be better if they have it on PS4 or even PC with Steam, or even on the Switch, it could be better. Because this game has mechanical differences between the other versions, which is the first time that's ever happened. Like, Switch might run it slower than PS4, or it might run it slower than Steam, but the games were always like 1-to-1. They might be at different updates in time, but this phone version, the Heroes, is mechanically and fundamentally different. It is a thing in and of itself. It is very unique. It's don't do it. Well, we got to talk about it, Sora, because I found out about this, and someone told me there was something about it, and I said that's horrible. I can't imagine that. So let's go through the screenshots I've taken. And I'll try my best to explain it for both audiences: the veterans who already know, and the new players that don't really get a gist of it. So that's the screenshot there. As I said, this is how I found out about it, actually. Eva sent me a picture today that said, "Look at what they did to Ibaraki. What a disgrace." So this is an advertisement for the Japanese Onigiri. I guess it dropped today, 11/29, November 29th. I guess today is the day. Do your technique and uninstall. Yeah, you actually... they actually... I have a screenshot of that. It's my last screenshot over here, I think. When I was trying to download it, I didn't have enough space when I was downloading it, and I had to keep making adjustments, like uninstalling apps, unloading apps, just to make room for this, because I already have Genshin, I already have all this other stuff. Like, my phone's kind of full. I had a hard time downloading it. And I was like, well, it's not downloading. Let me uninstall it and reinstall it. And what I found out is that if you do, this is a screenshot of my phone, my background, whatever apps. So Onigiri Heroes, the app is down here. And I tried to like delete it and reinstall it. But if you do, this is a really bad thing for mobile games. Like, I play other mobile games like Fire Emblem Heroes, Pokemon Go even, and Genshin Impact, which is cross-play between phone, console, etc., PC. And in those games, if you delete the app, as long as you hold on to your save data, you're fine. But when I tried to delete Onigiri Heroes to try and reinstall it, I got this prompt that said, delete Onigiri Heroes. Deleting this app will also delete its data. So, like, unless you did like I'm not too big on mobile phones and stuff. I've only upgraded phones a couple of times in my life. It's usually you just re-download stuff and so on and so forth. So I wonder, like, let's say you download this on a phone, I don't know, an iPhone. I have an iPhone 11. That's what I have. I have an iPhone 11 Pro or whatever, 11. And let's say it's not cutting it anymore. Apple keeps chugging down updates on it that just kill it, and it doesn't work anymore. And I need to upgrade to iPhone 15 or 14 or whatever. And, like, I don't know if you'll be able to transfer this game to another device and keep your save file. Like, on PlayStation, you could log in. It was all account based. Like, if you went to your neighbor's house and logged into his PS4 with your PlayStation account, you would load into Onigiri, assuming it's downloaded, and you could play as your character. It's just the only thing that was locally saved were your settings, your controls, your volume settings, your brightness, all that individual local stuff. Everything else was saved on the server. So this here is a bit of a red flag. Yeah. Can you transfer the ID pass from PC to Hero? From what Onigiri said, like Cyberstep, I think they said it was not cross-play. So I don't think it can play... it can't play with the other servers. Like, if you're playing on the phone, you can only play with other people on the phone. You can't play with Steam, Switch, or PS4, or JPPC. And I think a part of that is this game's file size is like 4.5 gigabytes. It starts out at like 1.5, then you got to get a couple 36 megabyte updates, then you got to get a 3.7 gigabyte update. Like, this game is not the same size as it is on PS4, as it is on PC, as it is on Steam. So even if you could log in with a different account, a lot of the assets you have wouldn't actually be programmed into the game unless they've condensed the game so much or removed some things or there's some inconsistencies. And there would be inconsistencies. And that's all hearsay at this point. Right, okay, so Soy Sora answers the question. There is a thing at the title screen that does say account link. So that's like when after you play the game, you solidify your account, you create a Cyberstep account, and then if you wanted to migrate phones, like I was saying, you would just re-download it at that point. So, so that's that answer. So thank you very much. Thank you for that thing. So is it going to be gacha based, and can you re-roll a lot by deleting apps? So it is gacha based, and as people in the chat were saying, you can, because of this delete data feature, as long as you don't make any progress in the game, this game has something when you first log into it. Let me see if I can find the screenshot for it. I took many screenshots. Here it is. Like all my tabs up there are screenshots for this game, and you're going to see this horrible button layout on the right. You don't think the game is local save? Well, it said that you lose all your data, but anyway, someone in chat was saying that you can just, like, Soy Sora is saying you can uninstall, reinstall until you get really good rolls. So you can keep re-rolling your account until you get someone competent. Like, right now, Miyamoto's in there. There's a big slew of Vanguards. We'll get into it soon. But you can just uninstall, reinstall, uninstall, reinstall until you get good rolls, and then go from there. So that is an option. I mean, if it was local save, you have to have a connection, or it kicks you out immediately. So, like, I think if my phone goes black, like if it goes into save mode, if I don't touch it for a while, a screensaver mode or whatever, it just kicks me right out. So it needs a constant internet connection. Okay, yeah, you do. So this is what happened. This screenshot here is what happens when you log in. This is what allows you to re-roll your account. So, hey Bushi, yeah, it's an Onigiri on mobile. It's not our Onigiri, it's an Onigiri. Right now, Onigiri Heroes is like Onigiri Lite, and we're going to get into that soon enough. So, this page here, this is what I got when I logged in. It was like, I didn't really read, just a bunch of zeros, but it's basically a beginner's package. And there's no account base to it, so you can just keep re-rolling. That OC is 550 free OC. Where I'm from, that's about $55 worth of OC, but things are different here. OC pricing is completely different, and you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? Because that's how I feel about it. So they give you about 120,000 Ryu, which doesn't matter much. Actually, Ryu is on the top of the screen now. It's up here. It'll say your Ryu count and then your OC count at the top. So login OC on this server is 5 OC a day, and right now they have the game just started OC. Like, they have a login calendar to celebrate the start of the game, and it gives you 10 OC a day. So for new players who don't really pay attention, every single day you get 5 OC regardless, but during events that have special calendars, you'll get more OC. So do not fool yourself into thinking you get 15 OC per day constantly. It's just because there's a starting event that gives that to you. After that, you'd have to wait for like every second month to get something like that. Okay. You got 3 Musashis, you're set? Okay, Soy, can you answer me a question? Since you're playing this more than I have, and I can't really stream it, I have a Vanguard, you guys will see it later. I got a shitty Vanguard with this OC. The Vanguard. So Miyamoto, how many weapons does Miyamoto have? Have you used her yet? Because we're going to get into that soon. So that's the biggest fundamental difference between this game and others. But in terms of this package, essentially, yes, you can just log in, get your package, roll it, see what you get. If you don't get anything good, uninstall, reinstall until you get something good. Like, he's got 3 Musashis and stuff. Musashi's like the best thing right now. She is the hotness right now, actually. So that's pretty cool. But if you could answer that, Sora, like, how many do Vanguards get weapon swaps? I haven't investigated that myself, and I'd be curious. Because I'll tell you guys right now, players do not get weapon swaps. You have one weapon. That's it. So, like, in traditional Onigiri, you have 4 weapons. And you're not restricted by class. You're not restricted by anything. As long as you have enough stat points in the corresponding stat that corresponds with that weapon, you can use that thing to its maximum efficiency. It's fine. They literally... Oh, you literally just got her? Okay, cool. But if you can, like... I'm really curious if they have multiple weapon slots. So what they've done, and I don't know if I have a picture of it, but I do have a video. I do have a video in here somewhere. I actually... This is all local files I just threw in here. And I can't see them all. I'm just going to flip through things till I find the one I want. Oh, God. Oh, God. There we go. Is that the first one or the second one? I can't remember. That's the second one there. Okay, so I'm going to start this one. Can I control it? So that's the attacking. You can see here that I'm hitting the middle button. Your skills have longness cooldown because we don't have mags and stuff. SP regeneration is abysmally low. I don't understand. I never really realized mind and wisdom mattered that much, but in this game, this bar just drags. It just drags forever. Like, you can't even use skills in this game, as far as I'm concerned. She only has one weapon. So that right there is the biggest red flag. Vanguards, you only have one weapon. Vanguards only have one weapon. There's no skill change limit like mounts. Right. Okay, so Vanguards work like mounts. You don't have to pay OC for skills. That's okay, but it's not good enough. Honest to God, because you get OC to log in, it doesn't even matter. Like, that is the biggest fault with what's coming in this. Is you only have one weapon. They highlight it. This is your 5 weapon skills. And it's like, whoa. You did not have to do it like this. Before, traditionally, your skills are displayed right here on top of your health, SP, and stamina. They're not portrayed in these weird bars like this where you can't even read the numbers. Don't even get me started on the font for playing on the phone. It's horrible. You can't read anything. Everything's zoomed the shit in. Like, But they could have just had the skills on the face page and had, like, weapon swap somewhere. Like Genshin, like, you normally just click on the character you want, and then you swap to it. So they could have had the 4 weapons on the right side of the screen, and you just swap to them. Like, there's no reason they're not here. Like, there's no reason not to have multiple weapons. I don't know what they're doing. This blue button is guard, and you double tap guard to roll. Or to evade. You have to double tap evade. Which... Like, it does work with the control stick. Like, if you're rolling and... Like, normally... well, I guess it does work. Yeah, it's not camera-based, but... If you just double tap it without an input, you just go forward. But if you're moving in a certain direction and you double tap, then you roll. But the guard animation as itself actually is really laggy. It's like 1/3 the speed a guard comes up in regular play. One weapon only. Is this Purgatory mobile app? Pretty much. So what do you do when you build to kill a boss, a certain element, and all the mobs are out? Exactly. Well, realistically, because you can do a weapon swap. No, you're getting where I'm going with this. Realistically, since Vanguards only have one weapon they can use at a time, Vanguards are incredibly nerfed. Players are nerfed only having one weapon. And that's the thing, like, because of how elements work in this game, if an enemy is resistant to water or rain, and you brought a rain Vanguard, like, imagine using Lancelot. Like, I guess, like, you would have to pre-plan every little thing. You'd have to make a Lancelot who is a character that can change their slice moves from either keeping them slice, changing them to rain, or changing them to holy. And that takes up a whole skill on its own. So you're down 1 skill out of your 5. And then you have access to 2 skills, which would be Perfect Punishment and Assault. And then you have your 2 Ogies. But, like, if you wanted to have both for whatever reason, you couldn't. You would have to be constantly going up to, like, you'd clear a room, go to the portal, change all your skills, because you can do that mid-dungeon. You can do it with mounts as well. And then go to the next room, fight the boss with what you need, and then, oh, you want to go fight the mobs again, so you're Miyamoto, you have Eternal War, you want double Eternal War, but in between every room you have to change it to, like, Sepulchre, or the Rasengan, or, like, you're not going to use Heart, you can't use Heart and Aggression and do nothing. Like, it's really, really weird. It's really weird. Can you switch weapons in dungeon? I don't know. Hey, Hell, how you doing? This released today. It in one of the screenshots, it showed that it released today. 11/29. That's today. But it's released. Look at how they massacred my girl. Anyway, where was that video? So that's video 2. Right. So this is what Ibaraki is supposed to look like. So I actually checked that too, Gunner. You know how we've always had equipment sets for like years? We've always had equipment sets and we couldn't do anything with them. This game doesn't even have them. They're not even there. Don't even think about it. The game that should have them, they're not there. Right. How do you use Eternal War? Well, you'd have to push. What you'd have to do is you got to take your left hand off the movement stick, go control the camera on the right stick, and then you have to go use your right thumb to hit Eternal War and control the camera with your left finger, your left thumb, and then hold Eternal War with the other one without hitting them, and then grow a third hand to move because you can't use a controller with it. And that's been a feature for like months on phones, that you can Bluetooth a controller into it, you can play, and I don't know why they haven't done that. Exactly. I don't even know if Eternal War's in the game. No, it's in English. This game is out in English. Right. Now, that's what Ibaraki is supposed to look like. Okay? So, look at how they massacred my boy, my girl. Like, this is how I feel about this. Look at how they massacred my boy. Like, this is how I feel. Like, god damn it. Like, look at this. Nothing. No cleave to be seen. Like, what? You look at this. Uncensored armpits, uncensored tummy. What are they thinking? Those deviants. And on this screenshot, you can see, like, complete coverage. And that pose that we showed a minute ago. The censored version. The uncensored version. Like, original. Ibaraki's been nerfed, like, 3 times. That's OG Ibaraki. Then they took away her voice. Then they took away half her cup size. Now they're covering her up. Like, it's not good. Like, that's the art. What's the art supposed to look like? And this tattoo is there from the beta. It gets removed later somehow because they have that technology. And then look at how they massacred my boy. And then there we go, right there. So that same art, no tattoo, covered up. So yeah, it is absolutely depressing. Okay, so let's go through more of these things I have here. Okay, so videos. So let's watch through the video and we'll pause through it together. This is a video I took for myself, and we're just gonna pause. Like I actually had like a 10-minute one recorded, but my phone wouldn't get it all, so it only got like half of it. So I went back in and just like zippity dip went through everything really quick, and I'm like, I'll just pause through it and I'll talk about it. So, okay, so here we are. This is the character menu. So as you can see here, this is the equipment screen. So for those familiar with Onigiri, normally you'd have like 4 weapon slots here. You don't. You have 1 weapon slot, and it shows you the skills it has. So, you get 1 weapon. Like, for a meme, sure, meme the shit out of it. Absolutely, absolutely meme the shit out of it. So, let's play through this here. So, I equip the Oni Dagger, or Talisman. That's just all it does. You can't have multiple weapons. You can't. Like, it's just you have 1. I have no accessories. I have no Magatama. Okay? So that's your stats and stuff. Skill Force, I have no Skill Force. I don't know if it's supposed to show anything. There's supposed to be a bunch of 0s here. Or 5s. I think you're supposed to have 5 Skill Force for everything at base. But I don't. It does not show. I don't know why. But yeah. Just a nice pastime. No! What this game should have been was like expeditions, use your energy, like things on the run. And if you'll notice by my character model, it does not have Type A. PS4, PS5. I don't even know about Steam. I don't know about you guys, but you don't even have Type A and Type B. You're forced into Type B, so my iconic Aurelia look, which is garbage in Type A, cannot exist, and or whatever. Ugh, it just gives you the heebie-jeebies. So, Right, there is no Dura cost. That is the only difference. There is zero durability cost for these weapons. So you only get one weapon. So the Oni dagger is like irrelevant. Every weapon is the Oni dagger. They should link the two games. They should. Absolutely. They should absolutely link the games. You're absolutely correct. Making these a standalone game, like they might as well have made this just to say, hey, like you should play this game, get to like level 30, and the game says, hey, would you consider getting a PlayStation 4 and we'll transfer your whole account there? Like that. This is what this should be. This should just be a big demo for PS4, for Steam, for Switch, realistically. But that's the only difference, is there is no... You only get one weapon, but there's no durability. Like, so you don't have to worry. You're basically... They've made it so you're a Vanguard, and the Vanguard's a Vanguard. And, like, unless they had free swap, I think you still have to fill up the gauge, I'm not sure. Fuck. Yeah, like, but that's the thing. You say Collapse and Blade spam now, but I'm level 3. Are you gonna go play for 3 years and get friggin' well, think about it. They don't even have all the content yet. Like, they're not even close to getting like Day 10 Ryu or Supreme or Raid or other sides. Like, it is cool to not have durability, but tell you the truth, like, I don't remember the last time I ran out of durability on a weapon. And I usually bring two, like Icicle Punishment or whatever. Like, we don't need, like, now, on the contrary, Knowledge Mags and Horse Mags and all the stuff that does deplete your durability kind of gets buffed. Like, it's a completely ignored feature. Like, same thing with Collapsing Blade. Like, the durability cost is completely gone. It makes me wonder if they changed the cooldown for a lot of things to compensate for durability. Yeah, like twin cosplay, exactly. Poison Cloud spam, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Arc's on. I've already crashed. I went up the stairs and I crashed. Now you want 2 Musashis? Right. So before with Vanguards, I don't have multiple Vanguards. But I'm wondering, what's the point of beyond having a longer Vanguard switch? Like, a longer duration? Because before you used to get extra weapons. You used to get extra weapons and extra time, and if you got 5 Vanguard scrolls, the Vanguard would fill up twice as fast, which was its main purpose. Realistically, if you're going to get a Vanguard, you get them 5 scrolled. So, without getting extra weapons, you do get extra skills, you get extra awakenings and stuff. But you're down skills. Like, think about it. Like, you're building Miyamoto. You have heart because you got 150 Miyamoto because you're a badass mofo. This game just dropped and you dropped like 10 grand into it. Day 1, bam. And you have heart. So you use heart and you only have one other Ogi and a bunch of other skills. Like, even if you use Heart Flash or Retribution, it's still going to do cap. It's not going to be any special. Like, normally it's you use Heart, then you use Eternal War. You use Heart, then you do Dance from the Heavens. You do, you know, like, there's usually a mix-mashing melange, if you could say, of skills that people would use. Yes, I could use the Friends tab, but it's 0. Friends are in the heart, not in the tab. Alright, so let's move on. Let's keep watching this. So, basically, you have one weapon, no durability. We don't know if you can change weapons in the dungeon. You probably can, but energy dungeons will probably lock you out, if I had to say. Alright. So let's continue. As you can see, there are no weapon slots. This is the liquor spot. It's a tab here for liquor. It's just where you equip your alcohol. So, this is kind of nice. Okay, hey Gekide. It won't let you use your name? Really? That's weird. So this liquor tab is new. It's kind of nice. I don't know if they're just trying to not use Ibaraki. I don't know. I haven't gotten any liquor, but it just shows you what your liquor is. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Are they putting this here to use it? To shortcut. To shortcut? Oh no! You can drink it from here, or you'd have to go to shortcut. So it puts it here? Are you serious? Go back. Is that what that spot is? Go back to the main menu. Is that liquor? You get 2 food items and liquor? Or is that liquor? I think that's liquor. We better get 3 liquors. Like, I don't know what they're doing there. No, this is for phone. Oh, you had to use an underscore. I see. So I don't know what they're doing with the liquors tab, but you have a liquor tab, essentially. Yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll just play it forward, and then we'll go back and look at stuff, just so we can have some footage for a bit, okay? So, yeah, 4 mag spots, it's still Magatama, Chakra, accessories. What the hell is that? Get out of here. Windows 10. I swear. Okay, so that's the movement stick. You can see it moving. This tab here is the start button. It's what opens the menus. I think I went to go look at something after. The game's still downloading in the background. I keep clicking on buttons, they don't do anything. That's food. That's lunge step. You can see the cooldowns actively ticking down here. It's kind of nice. Here we go. Here's our Nyankoropon. As I said, I'm going to play it through, then we'll come back to it. JP got an update last week. Yeah, they got the they got their anniversary update today or yesterday, Friday. So here's a bunch of the packs. I'm not going to pause it yet. We'll come back after, but that's just what we're looking at here. They have scrap packs, Vanguard packs, mount packs, things like that. Yeah, all the items. I think it's the same pricing as ours. Nothing different. Stuff. Yeah, it's mobile, but it's not the same game at all. Like it is, but it's not. Here's the Nyankoropon. It's got 3 assists. It's got Miyamoto accessories. There's no more blues, as you can see there. It just shows the greens. Like greens and blues merged together. Skill cards became like reds or something. It's really weird. Yeah. So they merged blues and greens. I actually like what they did with the Nyankoropon. I also don't like what they did with the Nyankoropon. But, you know, that's just me. Wait a minute. What was that? Did I not understand what I just saw there? I don't think I ever looked at that. Okay, so that's the Nyankoropon. So let me... that's my phone undoing recording. Okay. What's going on here? Oh my sweet Jesus. I didn't notice this. Is there I think there's a free Vanguard in the anniversary, and there's packs you can buy. This is released right now. This is my footage. This is actually pre-recorded. This is just on my computer. So I didn't notice this before. But this right here, how fast can I scrub this? Does it load? No, it just seeks. Okay. You can't scrub. Okay, so if you can see right here, dailies, yeah. So when you get, I've never gotten an outfit yet, but this seems to show that it shows the 4 outfit pieces of the same outfit. So, hopefully you just unlock all 4 of these in one go. I haven't got an outfit myself, but it seems to say this is the head Lady Ninja Red Shadow, this is the body Lady Ninja Red Shadow, the arms Lady Ninja Red Shadow, and the legs Lady Ninja Red Shadow. Normally in Onigiri, on any other console in the history of the world, you would get all of these bundled under just Lady Ninja Red Shadow. Like, this implies that you could get the body of the red ninja, the legs of the white ninja, and the blue ninja, and all this stuff. Oh, same, hell. Same. So, I don't know. I haven't got an outfit, but that's really weird. Okay. So, if you guys didn't notice this during the thing, it could be cursed. That one's undetermined. So here we have Miyamoto accessory and Sasuke accessory. They're not bundled together. They're not. If you get a Miyamoto, you get the accessory. You get a Sasuke, you get the accessory. No, they're their own independent thing. And if you notice here, Izuna and Genhai are in the golden lineup. You cannot buy them for 50 OC anymore. You maybe you get the free one in story. I'm not sure. I'm not in Kyoto and I don't really plan on getting to Kyoto. But Izuna and Genai are in the golden lineups with 6 and 9, which completely breaks immersion to get 6 and 9. Tristan and Sanzo were there as well. So you kind of get them ahead of their inception. It's not 300. No, that is a 5. That is a 5, my dude. That is a 5. Now, when I first looked at it, I said, that's fucking ridiculous. But realistically for us, it's now 200 OC for a 5 roll. And 50 for a single roll. So, 200 for 5, and then 400 for 10. Right? Right. So from our standpoint, on our consoles, PS4, Steam, whatever, it's 200 for 5, 400 for 10. And then you're paying 100 for your 11th roll, realistically. So how they're calculating it is if we go by the 50 OC metric, so 50 times 10 would be 500. Basically, how they're looking at it is if you do 1 roll, it's 50 OC. If you do 10 rolls, it should be 500. So you do the 11, you save 1 roll. Did I look at the real probabilities? You're damn right I did. Hey, Harai, how you doing? Glad to have you, bud. 128 people checked out this stream. That's ridiculous. You guys are awesome. Alright, so the probabilities, I have them in another tab somewhere. These are the pricings for OC. Okay, there's more pricings. Okay, here's probability. Okay, so how much is it again? It is 500 OC for 11 rolls. Essentially, you save 1 roll by doing 11. You get, like, the price of 10 rolls should be 500 OC. And it is. Like, that's what they want it to be. And by doing 11, you save 1 roll. You save 50 OC by doing 11. Yeah, like, you might as well just do 1 at a time. And that's the thing. Doing 11 is not wise. Like, in Genshin, they have 10 pulls. But in Genshin, you know when you get close to pity that, like, when you're getting close... This game does not have pity. As far as I'm concerned, it does not have pity at all. And what you normally do is you just do 10 pulls until you either get surprised, or if you get into the 60 to 70 range and you're like, well, I'm just going to start doing singles because I don't want to go over. I'll save those for the next character I want to get or the next item I want to get. So if you do just 11 at a time, you're doing, like, it's a big load of OC at a time. Like, you might be better off just doing singles and letting it choose how many you want to do. Yeah, $C for sure. So here, I don't know if you guys can see the rates, but I'll narrate them for you. So Miyamoto Musashi and Sarutobi Sasuke are on... This is what's considered rate up. The game is still multiplayer, it is. You just gotta hope everybody's got a different weapon to help you through the dungeon. There's a phone. But really, it's like... Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's really cracked. So, Miyamoto and Sasuke are each 1% each. And then Himiko, Izuna Tritail, Kintoki, Shuten, Fujin, Raijin, Ifrit. Everybody else is at 0.30. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 Vanguards in the opening lineup of this game. So you have a 2%, you have a 1% chance of getting Miyamoto. You have a 1% chance of getting Sasuke. So for every 3 characters, it's the same chance as one of them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You pretty much have a 5% chance to get a Vanguard cumulatively. Yes. So with it, technically, because there's so many Vanguards, we can infer that the chance of getting a platinum is 5%. And then of that 5%, it is divided in these ways. So chances are if you get a platinum, it's going to be one of these two. But every single 4 of them is like the equivalent to 1%. Anyway, percentages are weird. What's the best Vanguard I ever played in Onigiri? Maeda Keiji, Riku, Inochio, Miyamoto, Lancelot, Oda, Kirin. There's a lot of Vanguards that are the best, but they're the best at that certain point in time. Wolf King Kage is really awesome. There's a lot of them that are the best, and there's a lot of them that are the worst. And, like, on this list, like, none of these are the best except for, like, Miyamoto. Realistically speaking, all of these Vanguards that are not Miyamoto are, like, mid-tier at best. The mounts are solid. Like, if you got Fujin and Raijin, you're good. Ifrit's okay, but he gets power crept by, like, Makami and Leviathan way too much later on. OG6. Yeah. And then you have the 3 support gargoyles, too. They're there. I don't know if you can get Parvis or not. I can zoom in? Oh, my God. I apologize. I can show you guys these numbers. Monojock, yeah. So, you can see them there. 1%, 1%, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So on like that. Okay, so what other screenshots I got? Okay, this is the golds. This is the probability. Is that on OC or PS4? This is on the phone. Onigiri Heroes is on mobile, Apple and Android. No, this mess. Yes, we gotta go through it. So these are the probabilities of getting a gold. So if you want a Miyamoto accessory, it's 0.4 more than the Vanguard. Like, just bundle these up. Make people happy. God damn it. And the only good accessory is Miyamoto, realistically, because she gives you attack percent. Sasuke gives you skill force and is worthless. Gives you some movement speed, but realistically, it's garbage. Then they have the gold Izuna, the gold Genai that you used to be able to buy for free OC. 6 and 9 are there. Or MK, whatever the fuck. MK6, MK9, whatever. Or 66. Whatever her name is. Tristan, Sanzo, they're all there. They're all at 1.20. And then the accessories are at 1.4. So that's considered rate up in quotation marks. Yeah, Miyamoto's good. Oh, you call it trash, you're never using it? I don't blame you, Natsuhiro. I don't blame you at all. But we will get into some mechanics they've done. It's blank. There might not be skill force. It'd be hard to say, like, well then, how would you even have mags? I'm not that far in the game yet, but they have to, because they offer slots for mags. And I ain't doing damage cap with R1, so something's got to give. Alright. So this is the green lineup. So the greens replace the blues. The blues are gone. Blues and greens have merged from before. Like, there is no blue, basically. So greens are at 5.6%. Everything's 5.6. So you add these all up, you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5, 40%. And then you got all these 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have a 45% chance every single roll to get a green, like statistically. And the greens now have 100% drop boost. Ooh, that's so gross. I didn't look at that. 100% drop boost for 30 minutes. And I guess it's okay. No one's phone's going to last longer than 30 minutes anyway. So why put anything bigger? You know, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. As long as your game doesn't lag, Lil Musashi's okay. So all these boosters that you pay for that are normally 300s anywhere else that's not on the phone. Yeah, like, you get 30 minutes, 100% 30 minutes. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Then you have Cudgel. It doesn't say ×3. I'm going to be hopeful and assume it says you get 3 of them and 3 powders. Weapon grade plus powder. Well, I guess weapon grade plus powder, I say. Artisan sword. Like, it's good to see artisans back in the Nyan. That's where they should be, to be honest. And you might notice that a lot of this stuff is stuff that you get from the point exchange. Well, that's gone. The point exchange is beautiful. The point exchange in this game, this green button right here, when I get to that, it is the greatest thing Onigiri's ever done. It's like they've listened to everything I've said on stream for, like, the past year and a half, put it into this game, and then, like, messed everything up. Like, I swear to God, a lot of these features we're going to see, there's a lot of good shit in here. Like, there actually is, despite all this other garbage. Like, trust me, there's good stuff in here. But, it's not worth it. So, there's another picture of the lineup. I think I'm just going backwards at this point. That's the package I got, just for any new viewers. That's what you get when you log in. You get 500 OC. Basically, you get enough for a 10 roll, a 10 pull, and then another one. And then it comes with, like, 3 band-aids, 3 buttons, 10 energy restore. Why isn't it a full? Because it's actually more energy than what you start with. A full would only be 5, so it's like 2 full energy restores realistically. So good on them for doing it like that. You get 5 soul eggs. That'll run quick. You do get, there are hour boosts. They do exist. They give you 5 of each boost times 5. You get 5 godlies that people will start the game with, think they're awesome, waste them on something that doesn't matter, like Yggdrasil's Blessing, and get 2 skill force for staff on your sword mag. And they'll waste their godlies. They'll, like, it's good to give people stuff, but, like, it's like giving a child a claymore. Like, cool. He's not going to be able to use that wisely. Anyway, and you get some nigiri and a drink and stuff. It's kind of nice. Yes, can't wait to farm hidden helmets. That's right, absolutely. Okay, what else we got? Here is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful point exchange. This is all it needs to be. This right here. Beautiful. Fantastic. That's all we need ever, forever, and ever, and ever. That's all it needs to be. No, none of this 150 for a gacha ticket shit. Like, this ticket allows you to turn the character Nyankoropon. I don't care. It says turn, but it means spin. Hold and clear. Exactly. Yes, it's going up. Yeah, but they're not chill. Like, whatever. Anyway, like, do you know how many points I have? Like, fuck. Fuck this avatar gacha shit for 500 points. Screw this character shit. A fucking legendary. Do you want to pay 800 for a gacha ticket? A character gacha ticket? Or do you want to just spend the legendary, boys? Like, well, yeah, because it's on the phone, right? Well, I don't know. Not yet. I mean, they don't even give us premiums ever. They don't even have an OC campaign right now. Like, that I don't know about. But yeah, this is beautiful. This right here, I want this, like, on my fridge right now. Like, fuck. I just, you know, I used, like, 4,000 points the other day, like, for tickets. Like, and I game crashed. Like, fuck, man. You know how many skill cards I could turn into? Yes, we want this on Steam and PS4. Fuck. We need this. This right here incentivizes everything. And we're not done yet. This is actually awesome. This right here is what they need to do on all consoles. Moving on. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this cat. Look at this fucking cat. So, he has, like, the Articles of Awakening. Like, he has the full version of it. It's still 15 scraps to get a Vanguard. So, look at this. You can now use 10 Yorozus to get a scrap. 10 for a scrap. That's literally, like, 1 scrap per roll. Like, there's your pity, man. Like, look at that. But actually, even if, like, it would cost you about 150 Yorozus to do this. Well, guess what? We had that for, like, years. Now, it's still not as cheap as what we have, but like right now on console, it's 120 to get any Vanguard you want if they're in the shop. Here, but still being able to grab a scrap for 10, that's easy. Easy. Like, it's actually really good. Yeah, so they also have the Legendary Gacha ticket. The pricing for that, I remember it. Legendary Gacha ticket was 80. So it's higher than where we're from. On console, it is 50 Eurozus for Legendary. Here they have it at 80. The value of and it's... What is the value of that? I think I can do math. Don't open Onigiri, thank you. If I go in here, so a Eurozu ticket, we have a fundamental value. It's 50 per roll. So let's say 50 OC multiplied by 80. So wait, that doesn't make it right at all. 50 OC. So it's 4,000 OC for a legendary ticket. That doesn't sound right. No, it's because the pricing's higher. Our pricing's different. So if you did 11 for, what was it, 500? So 500, or no, 11 times, what, you need 80? So times 8? Yeah, 88. So you'd have to do 8 pulls to get a legendary ticket, essentially. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah. You can get Vanguard for 120 normally, right? Which means 30 is more expensive. Yeah, for us it's 120. So it is more expensive on here to get the legendary tickets. But I will show you something. Like, I don't think I have it as a picture. I should, but I don't. It was in the video I took that it got erased, I think. There's Ibaraki. This video has just the point through room. It doesn't have the Nyan. It's supposed to have it. The black cat. Yeah. Okay. So, going back to that picture. So, what's in here is, in this lineup, they have Sasuke. The only ones you can get are Miyamoto and Sasuke from this black cat. Oh, what does Article of Awakening do? So as long as you already have a Vanguard unlocked, if you use an Article of Awakening, it will give you an extra Awakening, like an extra scroll without any of the levels. So your 1 scroll Miyamoto, that's level 40, goes to a 2 scroll Miyamoto, and she stays at level 40. But if you add an extra scroll, your Miyamoto goes from 40, 1 scroll, to 50, 2 scroll. So it's basically adding an awakening level without adding levels. That's what an awakening thing does. So if you had 1 Vanguard and you managed to get yourself 4 articles of awakening, you could max out the Vanguard, depending. And it works on limited Vanguards, everything and anything. But yeah, so they value, I don't have the picture here, but at the top of this list, they value Miyamoto and Sasuke at 100 Eurozus. So their legendary tickets are more expensive than ours by 30 Eurozus. So an extra 6 pulls for us and an extra 3 pulls for them. It's the same value. So here, Vanguards are 100 Eurozus. That's your pity, basically. Yeah, it makes your Vanguard better. Really, you don't level the Vanguards with weapons. They level up with battle. And scrolls don't level them? Whoa, that's a big difference. Thanks for letting me know. So, okay. So that means you could get Miyamoto and just go to 150? What? What? What did you just say? What? Did you just say a 1 scroll Miyamoto only goes to level 20? So, if you have a 1-scroll Vanguard, they only go to 20. And if you have a 2-scroll Vanguard, they go to 40, 60 for 3, 80 for 4, and 100 for 5? That's horseshit! Every redeeming quality they came up with, they just fucked them all over. Does that mean mounts can only go to 20? Like, what? Like, what? That's so stupid. What? Like, what? Like, it's literally, for anyone who's anyone in Onigiri, it's literally like a couple hours of like mindless grinding to get a Vanguard to like 70. Like, you can go to a zombie crossing, getting a Vanguard to 70 in like an afternoon, and they could be 1 scroll. But here, the Vanguards have a level cap based on scroll? That's bullshit. Holy fuck. That's so bad. That's so bad. Holy shit. So, you can't even... Like, it's basically every skill beyond their level is locked behind Awakening. That's really bad. So, you have a 3-scroll Miyamoto. Yours only goes to 60. You can't get heart till you're 150. Like, how do you even get that? Like, do they have 150 Vanguards? How? What? How many scrolls can you put into Miyamoto? Can you put all 10? Like, or do you put 5? Or what's going on? That's bad. That's really fucking bad. It's cool that they level up with you in combat, but there's also Compeitos. Sweet Compeito right there. You can get a sweet Compeito set, and you can get 3 energy 10s for 1 Yorozu, which is fucking horrible. Okay, Mia is only 100, so your Miyamoto, because you have 3 scrolls, she's allowed to go to 100. That might be a better That might be a better metric. So, because Miyamoto does go to 150. So it's possible that yeah, my keyboard fell on the desk, so it popped open the tab, whatever. Yay, Onigiri Heroes! Yay! Woo! This has been an hour. This is crazy. Yeah, it feels like about 20 per unlock, but if you're Miyamoto, she only goes to 100. So Miyamoto 150 will have to come later. So, like, you'd have to stockpile them now? Oh, man. Man, that's dirty. That's dirty bird. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. That's a dirty bird. Okay, but, yeah, so what I was saying, is you can get these Energy Restore 10s by 3, so 3 Energy 10s for 1 Yorozu. And these Sweet Compeitos for 1 Yorozu. By the way, 1 Yorozu is like $5. So you can pay $5 for 30 energy. That's fucking garbage. Straight trash. Straight fucking shit. Oh my god. We had it bad when it was a full restore for 30. And now, like, all I can think of is there's going to be some poor whale of a bastard who's going to play this game and want to be someone and have to work 15 times harder than someone on PS4. 3-scroll Mia's max level is 60. Oh my god, dude. So it's right. So you only get 20 levels per scroll. That's bullshit. Yeah, everything's coming out. I mean, they're doing really good with their year anniversary and all this stuff. So it's great. Oni on the phone? No, Orak. No. Some things are good. Some things are bad. Like, what's good is you can buy scraps for 10 Yorozus. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is on mobile. If you didn't realize, this is on mobile. This is on phone. This is not This is the Diablo 2. This is the Diablo Eternal or whatever it's called. The don't you people have phones? Is this an out of season April Fool's joke? This is it. But it does have some good traits, but a lot of bad ones. So the whole Vanguard change, that's ridiculous. So to reiterate, a Vanguard can only level based on how many scrolls it has. Vanguards level from fighting enemies just like players and mounts do. I wonder if it's the same with assist characters. Yeah, mounts could... Well, it depends. Mounts are probably locked too. Who's to say Ifrit can't go to only 20 at one scroll? Like, then you're just shit out of luck. You lose out on a lot of stats. They'd kind of be useless. Like, on any other console, a one-scroll Vanguard with a proper setup can carry you. But here, it's like... Or a mount, like, they can do work, but here it's... Like, if you had a one-scroll Lancelot, you don't get access to level 7 skills. There's no free-to-play, I'm going to go farm weapons in Edo or Oshu to level them up to 100. You can't do that. You have to have the scrolls. So 1 scroll, level 20, 2 scrolls, 40, 3 scrolls, 60, 4 scrolls, 80, and 5 scrolls, 100. And then you probably get the double Vanguard swap as well. So, there's that. And by the way, the Yorozu cost for a character, as I mentioned earlier, is 100 Yorozus for a Miyamoto or whatever. And in this game, because of the OC rate, as we can see here, the 500 OC for the 10 pull, the 11 pull essentially, I think that OC is the same. Anyway, let's go look at the OC prices. So there's Ibaraki. That's the point room. We'll look at that in a bit. That's the other video. Right. So this was on the app page. This was on the iTunes store. This is what I have access to. It states the game is 1.5 gigabytes big. That's just the base download. After that, you do training grounds. You make your character. And then they want you to download another 3.7 gigabytes. So it makes the game about 5-6 gigabytes large before they get any content updates. It's considered an action game. It works on this iPhone. It's Japanese and traditional Chinese and English. Age rating 12 plus. Really? That's why Ibaraki is censored. This is why they massacred my boy. So Ibaraki is covered up because they got the ESRB lowered so that kids can gamble? What the fuck? Like, what? You can't... Onigiri was a 17... Like, she's censored there. She's censored there. But they massacred her because she's supposed to look like this. And she's supposed to look like that. And it is a lot of gigabytes on a phone, that's for sure. But in that screenshot, where was that? The, where the heck did that go? Where did I put that? I'm so lost. Like, this is a good way for me. Yeah, so it's 12 plus. That's why Ibaraki's censored. That's why a lot of stuff's censored. Like, so there's that too. And I don't condone censorship. I really don't. That's a big no-no for me. So here's how the purchases go. And this looks really weird. And it looks really fucking weird, okay? I think this is Canadian prices. Can you go away thing? Hello. Okay, so you can actually buy 12-year-old you that's got like $1,000. Yeah. Or a couple hundred. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, a lot of you guys have told me that you were playing this game in 8th grade and then you're like, now you're graduated and stuff. Like, people play it, it's just people don't have money. Exactly. So you can buy 12 Onigiri coins for $1.39. And I don't think there's tax in any of this. I tried to buy something just to see if they would add tax, but I didn't see any tax. So maybe tax is already factored in these prices. I don't know. Yeah, they'll have to censor the onsen if that's probably not even in the base game. But I hear you, Akira. I hear you. So 12 OC is $1.39. 40. This is the biggest insult I've seen so far. 49 OC for 5.49. So it's not even 5. You can't even do a roll with that. You can't even do anything. You can't. You can't do nothing. 108 OC for $10.99, 221 for $20.99, 613 OC, and they're doing all these weird numbers so that people aren't left with whole numbers. They don't want people having whole numbers, and this is a tactic where they want people to always have like an odd amount of money on them. So like, well, fuck, if I just I'm so close, I'll just do something. Like, they always want you to have money, so you feel like you always got to spend. It's a good tactic. It makes sense. But 613 for 54, 910 for 74, which is not horrible, actually. If we went by our own rates of OC, that's actually better than ours right there. Then 1450 for 109, and then down here we see these other values, 258 for 20.99, and then you see 1860 for 139.99, and then 2520 for 139.99. So why does this exist, right? Look at this here. Look at this photograph. 1860 for 139, 2520 for 139. Why are there two things where one gives you like 700 more OC? Right. One of them gives you 700 more, but they're priced the same. It's really fucked up. But they're added after. And I did make a comment at one of the streams a while ago saying that I would like it if OC packages came with bonus free OC so I could restore. I always say I don't like to restore, like I don't like using paid OC to restore. I like using free OC to restore. I don't like doing that. And in one of the screenshots here, this is the OC. These are the actual in-game OC screenshots, if I can find them all. So there's a reason why all these numbers are fucky. So as you can, I think, I'm trying to get them all together. I know I put them in here somewhere. There's another one with the OC in it. Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay. So this is where the OC page begins. These aren't starter packs. There are starter packs in the special items. You can buy free OC. You're damn right you can buy a free OC. Anyway, so it states if it's paid or free, as you can see here. So for 139, you get 12 paid OC. You get 549, you get 49 paid OC. And everything should be paid OC. They shouldn't even be mentioning this, because it's not free. But here we go. Are you ready, boys? Because in Steam we have a DLC pack that allows you only buy once. They might have that too. I haven't bought anything, so I'm not going to buy anything. So here we go. You get 98 OC and 10 free OC. I got to sneeze again, shit. And you can't even do 210, 25 roll. If they had paid units, they couldn't use it. Right now, they don't have paid units. They just have a unit. And all they have is a unit and a legendary unit. That's all they have in the Nyankoropon. If I can find a picture of it real quick. Yeah, all they have is the normal gacha, which just takes all OC, and the character one and the avatar one. And then the special one just takes legendaries so far. So free and paid have no distinction as of yet. And it shows you your differences and balances. Bought versus free. Thank you. So going back to those pages, this one's at the top. Okay, so 98 plus 10, 184 paid OC plus 37 equals 221. Then here you have 490 paid plus 123 free. Like, they're just fucking with you, man. It doesn't make any sense. And then, then you got 700 paid and 210 free. And then down here, you get 1,000 paid OC and 450 free. Like, if you were a veteran player, that's like the only thing you would buy. Realistically. Like, you're paying what? 14. It's all mobile, yeah. Yeah, this is mobile. This is all mobile stuff. I'm not doing anything for our game, for PS4. So this little bar here is my little iPhone bar that gets in the way of all my screenshots. And it can't get rid of it. It's annoying. So for $14.50, you would get 1,000 paid OC and $4.50 free. So you're paying for free OC, but it's supposed to be a bonus. You're paying for 1,000. So let me see if I can get like the more of that detail. There we go. Okay, so this is the $109.99, right? Like, I don't think they'll mess with that. Like, if they give us everything, I'll tell you what they should give us, but this is not it. So, and this is the price value. I wasn't really looking at the pricing. So, for $54.99, you get, and this could be Canadian pricing, by the way. $54.99, you get $4.90 OC. So, it's probably about $5 tax in there somewhere. And it's not even 1 for 1. Like, you're getting $4.90 paid for 54, and then they give you another, $123 free. And then over here, I can't scroll that way. Anyway, for $74.99, you get 700 paid and 210 free. And then here for $109.99, you get 1,000 OC. I know, A-Life. This is the phone game. For 1,000, for $109.99, you get 1,000 paid and $4.50 free, which is okay, I guess, sort of. You're like, they're making you pay for free OC. It's fucking dumb, but you do get 1,000 for 100, which is cheaper than what I pay on PS4 because of taxes and stuff, and you get the $4.50 free. And for me, it's like, well, that's 2 hours of restores right there, and that's like extra stuff. And then for $139.99, you get $18.60. So you get $1,200 paid and $660 free. And then we scroll down, and they have this weird bundle for no goddamn reason. Exactly, free, exactly. Yes, we're all here. So $258, just some magic number. You get $184 paid, so enough for 3 pulls, and $74 free for $20. So, like, it does get that is an hour of restores on our console, $250, $20 an hour. That's like if you wanted to go full restores, that's the rate. And then here for $79.99, like, these must be bonuses. These 3 here must be one time only because they don't make sense. Oh, right on VR. So $11.20, you get 700 paid OC and 420 free OC. Way to go, guys! You put the magic number in there. It should have been like 69.0. This would have been the only time this would have been permissible if they would have put 69 paid OC, 6,900, and 420. That would have been the blazing pack. This is the phone game. We're going through the wreckage, and then down here you have. Like, this one here is 140 for this. So, if you look at this, look at this fucking photograph. So, let's just compare these 2 packs before I go any further, before I hurt myself. Okay? You get 1,000 paid OC for 109, and then you get 450 extra. So, 1450 altogether. Here, you get, for 140, you get 1,200 paid, so an extra 200 OC paid, and then you get 660 free. So you get 1,860 for 40 more. So, basically, you are getting 410 more OC for $40. Or no, $30. So, yeah. So about $1.25 per OC. About that? Yeah, I know exactly. It should be. I know. And then down here, you just have the best pack in the entire world. Why, in God's name, this has to be a one-time only pack. This has to be a one-time only. The 2520, because you get the exact same paid OC, and then you get like twice that, literally 2 times this value free. This has to be a one-times only pack or something. because it's the same price, but you just get 660 more. Like, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't know if it's a one-time only purchase, but it's out of this world. I don't understand. I don't understand the pricing. So there's that. And that's just another picture, because this one you couldn't see the bottom tab because the iPhone thing was in the way. Right, we've been over that. I'm sure to say if we got over all the pictures right now. Onigiri Heroes. Do you want to delete Onigiri Heroes? Did it pause? You play that music. Anyway, yeah, it's a picture of the Nyankoropon. It has your purchase history, your probability, 500 for 11 tickets, 10s, whatever. That's the OC. It's all the OC. Vanguard, Scraps, Awakening. This exchange shop, which is the most beautiful thing in the world. You think they all are? You just tested it? What did you test, Angel? It's not looking good, Deathwings, Angel. There's two of you. It's not looking good, Deathwings. It ain't looking good. This looks baller. This looks amazing. This looks like I want it. I want to put it on my fridge. I want this in my game. This page right here, this beautiful 1,000 points for a legendary ticket, I want that. I want that some bad. You tried patching the APK, but it's server-sided? Oh, okay, makes sense. That's what it is, APK file. I took the APK file and transferred it over somewhere, I think. I don't know. Because I had to re-download and update. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, what did you do, Angel? You said they all are. You just tested it. What did you test, Angel? Like, that they're all one-time only? Or, like... Yeah, if you can elaborate on that, I'd appreciate it. You bought the $90 and it won't let you buy it again. Okay, so you must have American pricing because nothing's $90. So these so you bought the big one. True, it should be on console. You're damn right. Right, like I have so many points I don't even use. But if we had that screen, it'd be awesome. I'd refund that shit right now. Fuck it. I think they just bought the one and they can't buy it again. So if I have to guess, you bought the big one. You bought the big boy, the 2550. That probably just Canadian price is the difference. Because I don't know what the 90 pack is. My prices are higher. While we wait for that answer. Let's go through the screenshots. That's the pack you get when you start the game. The lineup. Again, Izuna and Genai are in the Nyankoropon. You can't just get them with through the shop. The greens have all this stuff in it. The golds have that stuff in it. Miyamoto, Sasuke, the scrolls, that's their probabilities. The Vanguard unit, 1% chance Miyamoto. It's about a 5% chance for a 5 scroll or a 5-star. You bought the 1450 one. Really? The 1450? Let me see. You bought the 1450. Okay. So that is the American pricing. If you said it's a $90 one, what we're looking at here is Canadian pricing. You must have American pricing. So this one here would be valued at 90 and you get more. That makes sense. The 1450. Yeah, it's the only one at that price point. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that's all the pricing there. So it doesn't tell you which ones are one-time purchase and which ones aren't, which is really annoying. So I'm going to go back to this video. And, so I think I showed the Nyankoropon in this one. Yeah. So I said I wasn't going to pause through it the first time, but I'm going to pause through it now. And we're going to pinpoint stuff. Okay. Here's the best thing they have right now. This game will not have scam stalls because Gold Bazaar is not free. You have to buy Gold Bazaar. How does it play? Horribly. You only have one weapon at a time. And, yeah, you can only have one weapon at a time. You have no durability. Vanguards only have one weapon, and they can be swap their skills as much as you want. It's basically every character plays like a mount, essentially. Every character plays like a mount in terms of skills. That's it. You only get one weapon. But yeah, with the Gold Bazaar being purchasable, you're not going to see it like the other consoles where everyone just has it and people just spam alts and throw out bazaars everywhere. Not only that, but if you can see down here, the character creation quota expansion, which increases the number of slots of available to create a character by 1. A maximum of 2 can be purchased. Yes. Right, there's no weapon switching. Yes, and you have to level the vanguards just like you would the mount. Correct. So, you only get one character. If you want another character, I think this is 50 OC. You have to drop $5. So, like, Resonance is pay to win. Resonance is fully pay to win. If it's still in this game, Resonance, having multiple characters at level 100 plus, is fully pay to win. Or you can just log in for 10 days and get one. Because it's 5 times 10 is 50. Yes, you have to open your menu, equip a different weapon. Weapons don't have durability, but you only get one. So the skills you have on it are the skills you have. You can't just... You can't run... You can't meditation. You can't rapid storm and do damage. Like, you can't just have a staff to resurrect, to invigorate, to do whatever. You can't have a bow to fight Kaguya in the air, and then when she lands, switch to your twin sword and beat the shit out of her. You cannot do that. See ya, Akira. Don't blame you. Excuse me. Right. So, like, it's all kinds of fucked up. Like, how it plays is really weird. And that's just how it goes. Only one weapon. You can't make multiple characters. You have to pay for multiple characters. You can only have 3 multiple characters. And you have to pay for the bazaar per character, so there's not going to be a lot of stalls. And yeah, it is pay to win Resonance. You can't get Shenlong unless you spend 100 of your OC. Or whatever. It's kind of messed up. So, continuing with the video that I took. And in fact, the graphics are actually really good. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so here we are in the Special Items tab. So, what did she say? Welcome, we've got great things in stock that you might enjoy. Take your time and look around. Other side, Wand, Meta, Fireball, Kamaitachi, and Lightning. Onigiri EA. Well, it's Onigiri on phone, so Apple's touched it. So, there's a bit of corruption there. Apple wants a lot of money to, like, do stuff. I remember there were problems with Fortnite and shit. Like, Apple's just like, give us money. So, here you can see the Character Ticket Pack, the Smelting Pack, Magatama Ornamentation Pack, Vanguard Swap Awakening Pack, Mount Awakening Pack, and Support Awakening Pack. So, I click on all of them in the thing, and I'll pause as we get there. So, this is the Character Ticket Pack. We are going to have something very similar to this next week on console, on PS4, because with the anniversary we're going to be able to buy these packs. They're putting them in, which is a good idea. I like having packs. Packs and bundles are good when they're well done. So the price point for this is $5.49. This is probably a one-time only purchase. Apple is doing good, yeah, but they always want more. So what this gets you is for $5.49, you get 100 OC. I don't know, it's 100 paid OC. And you get a character exchange ticket. Using this item allows you to select a character from the list. And the list is like Miyamoto. It's basically all the Vanguards they have now. But it lets you pick. It's like a gala ticket. Character exchange ticket 1. Like we're on, when we get our update, we're going to get this ticket. And then we're going to get ticket 2. And ticket 1 is going to have Miyamoto. It could even have Lancelot for all I know. But character exchange ticket 1, you pay $5.49, you get 1 Vanguard of your choice out of the list, and 100 OC. It's an awesome deal. Is it still MMO? Yeah, there's other players. You can make parties. They have party recruit. They have all that stuff. Yeah. So that's actually a good deal. Like, I hope we get stuff like that. I think this is smelting pack. The smelting pack is $10.99. It's more expensive than a character. You get 98 paid OC. You get 1,000,000 Ryu. Oh my god! Wow! I'm gonna go, like, hunt Whitestone Gargoyles for, like, 30 seconds and get this. Like, holy frick. Yes, paid gala. That's right. Hey, Star, welcome. So, Smelting Amulet Godly. You get 5 Godlies that you know you're gonna waste because you're a new player at this game. And then, you get 3 Smelting Amulets A's. So, this is, like, I don't know the rates of lucky boxes or how events are going to give stuff to people, but it's a start. But prevents the loss of a weapon due to a failure smelt. Imagine this game, you only have 1 weapon. It does make your phone super hot. Yeah, I had it crash once. What if you chose Ifrit instead? Then you probably made a good decision. But I would probably take Raijin. I've been using Raijin so much the past, like, 2 months. Like, Ifrit's been power crit. But yeah, that's like twice the price. So let's continue. This is... I don't even click on the other one. I guess I make a mistake, I think. Yeah, this is the Magatama Ornamentation Pack. It gives you 98 pieces, 1,000,000 Ryu. Ching, boys. Ching, ching. The level cap? I don't know. Level cap should be 3. You should log into this game, look at the bullshit, and uninstall it. The level cap should be 3. As far as I'm concerned. You should not see anything higher. Although I did see a level 76 bow player who was a JP player. And I think it's all one server. But I saw a JP bow player level 76 and it looked like they were doing Experience Dungeon. Like, they're just going in. They're like, I'm going to be the best in the shittiest version of the game. Woohoo! Like, woohoo! Anyway. It's gross. It's really gross. Okay, so then you get 5 Godly Ornamentations. It should be Transcendence. Like, it should absolutely be Transcendence. That was a loud ding ding a ding ding. Ding ding a ding ding. Okay, so I don't know if there's a level cap, to be honest, to answer that. So it gives you 2 Band-Aids. Oh, no, I own 5. It gets you 2. 2, 1, and 98. Hey, Sushi Killer, how you doing? 70 plus? Yeah, they're level 70. Like, I think they're just doing Experience Dungeon. Like, Experience Dungeon, they're day 1. I mean, you could play at work, as long as you don't spend at work. Like, fuck. They also want you to have a robust Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez, I'm going everywhere. Okay, so continuing the video. Do I leave? What the hell am I doing? I didn't show the pack. Go back. There we go. Okay, all these packs are exactly the same. I looked at this. Oh my god. Ugh. Ooh. Ew. 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 Gross. Okay, so you get 490 OC with this pack. Cool. And then you get 10 gacha tickets. Because there's no SPs, there's no gacha tickets. They're just character ticket and avatar ticket. That's one thing. Outfits and characters are no longer in the same pack. You're playing it on BlueStacks? I thought about that. My friend's got that going. What? YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming? Yeah. So, basically, this is an alternative to buying that much OC, essentially. You'll just auto-pay your page. Jeez. So, Yeah, so for $54.99, you get $4.90. See, you shouldn't put your OC in multiple buckets. Like, you shouldn't put your money in multiple things. Eggs in multiple baskets. But you get 10 gacha tickets, $4.90 OC bought, and then you get 5 scraps. So it's like a head start. I think you can only buy it once. But it is better than just buying OC by our standards. The dislike counter's gone? Yeah, YouTube got rid of that a while ago. I downloaded an extension to bring it back, though. I appreciate likes and dislikes. And please, if you dislike Onigiri Heroes, don't dislike my video. That's the shop. Nothing really in there. Nothing special. What else is in this little video? Come on. That's the Nyan. Right, so go back a sec. We'll go through the Nyan. Okay, so the Nyankoropon is... Because I'm Canadian and your last president raised your dollar so much that ours just tanked. Because American money is way more. Am I going to link my account? No, you actually can't link your accounts. You can only, like, when it says account link on the main page, it just means like you link your phone account to a CyberStep account. So that if you ever migrate phones or BlueStacks or whatever, you can just log in there. No, I don't see myself playing this at all. But in their first unit ever, they have Miyamoto Musashi, Sasuke, Himiko, Tri-Tail Izuna, Kintoki, Shuten Doji, Fujin, Raijin, Ifrit, Gargoyle, Rumi, and Ellie. They have like, I think that was 12 characters. They have like a 12 Vanguard unit. There's no outfits. And then you have, in the golds, you have the Miyamoto accessory, the Sasuke accessory. You have to pay for Izuna and Genai. Like, you had to pay for them anyway, but you have to roll for them. You have 6 and 99, or whatever the names are. And then you have Tristan, Sanzo. And then in the silvers, you have Ugi 1 through 6. And on the phone, silvers look like platinums. Right on, Sushi. Appreciate that. And then you have the reds, which have skill card 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No skill card 6, but you have combo set card 1. And then your greens have replaced the blues. There are no blues anymore. And do I scroll down to that? No, I scroll back up immediately. Okay. And in there you have Smelting Amulet Superb. I don't know how many you get. It just shows 1. Your Smelting Amulets, Ornamentation Amulets, Artisan Sword, Cudgels, Powder, and then Ryu Boost, Experience Boost, and Drop Boost for 100% for 30 minutes. I have a video of the Point Room. I do. Yeah. So everything comes with a Yorozu ticket. The outfits are split as far as I can tell. You might just roll and just get a headpiece, and it could be separate from everything. It could be really fucked up. But the outfit Nyankoropon is cheaper. I didn't notice this. The clothing and the clothing and the characters are split. The clothing is no longer with the Vanguards and the characters. It's in its own unique thing, and it's just the avatar Nyankoropon. So the underwear is here, and the outfits are here. And I think they're split by body part, but it's 30 OC per outfit roll, or 300 for 11. Now, I didn't check if the outfits come with Yorozu tickets. I didn't. But if they did, then, I mean, that'd be counterproductive, but it wouldn't be bad. But, yeah, it's all messed up. They have black ribbon reel, gold ribbon reel, white ribbon reel, purple, and violet ribbon reels. And then they have mithril cudgels, because they're too damn cheap to give you gold cudgels. You still get Artisan Sword, and then you get 50% experience boost, 50 Ryu, and 50 drop. And then bronze Compedus. I haven't seen a bronze Compedu in fucking 3 years. Oh, and then smelting 20s. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Ooh, I can't wait to play the this game and drop $2 billion. Not. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even notice that. Like, I just recorded the video because my other video corrupted. And then this is do I even go to it? Go back to the special. There is a special. Holy fuck, I scroll fast. I'm like, oh, I'll just freeze frame. I know I'll do that. Okay, so this is the legendary. Oh, it can scrub. Okay, cool. Just really slowly. Alright. So so this is the legendary unit. So the special gacha does not have rate up. It does not have anything at all. The normal gacha is it, and the special gacha is just legendary. That's it. You can't roll it. You can do a 5-roll legendary if you want. 5 rolls times 11. Yeah. So 55 rolls. I don't know. So you can basically roll 5 legendary tickets at a time. You'll download and try. Yeah, like, I don't think anyone should spend on it. Like, if you were going to spend on this, I would rather see you play this on Steam, even Switch. If I'm telling you that Switch is better than this, and you guys know that I hate the Switch version of this game with a burning passion. Like, if you like Onigiri and you're interested in the game, please download it on PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Steam, Switch. Like, it's gonna be way better than this. This game's already predatory as fuck. And they've changed how Vanguards work, if you weren't aware, for what we said earlier. If you get a 1-scroll Vanguard, and thank you for Sora for pointing this out. If you get a 1-scroll Vanguard, they can only go to level 20. And they level up the same way a mount does by killing stuff. Which is something we wanted, but it's kind of annoying. Because you can't give them weapons either. You have to go level up with it. So if you get a 1-scroll Miyamoto, she only goes to level 20. You have to get a 2-scroll to make her go to 40, 3-scroll for 60, 4-scroll for 80, and 5-scroll for 100. And then she cannot go to 150. 150 is locked. So we don't even know if 150 is going to be in the game. And Vanguards only have 1 weapon as well. So whereas we're used to taking a character that has buffs like Miyamoto using heart and aggression and switching weapon and using sepulcher or the Dance of the Sword, or the Rasengan Impact Attack, or whatever, you can't do that. You're incredibly limited. So buff moves are they're a lot more tight. Like, even on a character with Lancelot, you change your skills to Rain, while you might not want to double up on Ogis, because you can't. Realistically, apart from cooldown, there's really no point to double up on anything. Realistically. No, you can't sign into your account. It's a phone thing by itself. They're not crossplay. This is its own thing. What song is that? Oh, sure. I guess it's just playing Nintendo music, because fuck it. I guess I listened to the whole Onigiri playlist I had. Because I'm not really listening to it. It's not your account. Like, it is, but it's not the account you've already played. I absolutely agree with you, Chronicles of Volvo. I completely agree. It's just, I need to make this to show people the good and the bad. Like, the good is the point exchange shop. Fantastic. It's all it needs to be. The stuff they added to the Yorozu, buying scraps in Yorozu for 10 Yorozu tickets, beautiful. Fantastic. I love it. Vanguards cost 100 Yorozus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fantastic. Great. Amazing. 1,000 points for a legendary ticket. God bless. I will start trading in shit. Like, yeah. So, this is their legendary. As you can tell, the legendary does not have Miyamoto and Sasuke. They're considered the Vanguard of the month right now, so they're not available to get with legendary tickets. So, in the legendary, you have Himiko, Izuna, Sakata Kintoki. Holy God. You have Shuten Doji, Fujin, Raijin, Ifrit, Gargoyle, Rumi, Ellie. Yeah, and Tri-Tail Izuna. So those are the ones in the legendary, and that's it. Like, it's just, that's all that's there. Yeah, so that was that video. That was the pricing. That's the pricing in Canadian prices, because the American prices are cheaper. Yeah. There's the rates, by the way. 1% chance of Miyamoto, 1% of Sasuke. Altogether, it's a 5% chance of getting a platinum, which is pretty good for Gacha rates. But in other games I play, like Fire Emblem, I get 5 stars all the time. It's about the same as it's actually 5 times better than Genshin's 5-star rate, to be honest. It still has that over it, but I can't see someone, like I'd like to, but I can't see someone who's a phone Genshin player just like, I'm gonna play Onigiri and spend money. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're already playing on a phone. Yes, there is a setting. Now, this is a weird setting. I didn't take a picture of it, but I noticed it. In the settings, you cannot set it to type A or type B. They just force one on you. In the settings, you cannot limit how many bazaars are on the ground. I'm starting to think the bazaar system is different. I haven't purchased one. I haven't seen any bazaars. But I've seen them put down on... Like, I've seen them in the bazaar listings. I think for bazaars, they don't actually physically appear on the ground. I think they only show up in bazaar listing, and that severely lessens the load of the game and the lag and all that stuff, displaying all that shit. So I think that's a good thing. Bazaars are just invisible. You have to go to the bazaar listings. But yeah, there is a setting to where you can have it, like, normally to pick something up, you just tap it and you pick up the item, like in Genshin. But there is an option to automatically pick up everything, but it says if you can't pick it up, it will be dropped. So what does that mean? It should just say pick up everything until inventory is full. Otherwise, you're doing a Palace of Rain, and you pick up like 3 recipes, and it's like, oh no, I can't pick up the seal, and the seal just gets dropped. Like, I don't understand. I think they worded it wrong, or else that's stupid. It's completely garbage. But yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. That is in the options. But there is only type A. There's not 2 types of the graphics change, so I don't like that. I like the original graphics. Yeah, so that's probability. I think I've gone through every picture. That's the unit. That's the package you get when you start the game. This button here is to Vanguard swap. This button here is to mount. This is the movement stick. This is guard. To evade, you can't just double flick the stick. I tried many times to double flick. It does not let you evade. So how you evade in this game is you have to hold a direction with the stick and then double tap the blue block button. And block is slow. Okay, so if you run out of inventory, it will just drop like normal. Nice. Okay, so there's no worry about that. That's actually nice. But for those that are playing right now, just in the background, you guys will notice that if you hit block, block is incredibly slow. Like, they nerfed block. Like, block comes out like... It's not like before we have like perfect guards and frame perfect shit. Like, blocks really come out like, if before it was frame 1, now it's like frame 5. Like, blocks have a really slow activation to guard. So blocking is slower, and to evade you have to double tap block. So that's really annoying, whereas we would be used to just double flicking a direction. I think you can perfect block, but you'd have to block in advance. It's more like a parry than anything. You would have to, like... I think you can perfect block. It's just the timing would be incredibly different because the block animation is slower than on console. Way slower. Like, you tap it and it comes out like... it's like a 1 second before... You have to block a whole second before it comes out. Like, that's the hit timing. The green button here is jump. So that's jump. That's block. Skill 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it's not skill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this direction instead of going like that. And SP regeneration is horrible. Like, your SP never comes back. Like, you literally have to invest in wisdom or mind. Probably mind. But the HUD looks to be the same. I think it's the old HUD. Like, the numbers aren't as sharp as ours on PS4 JP right now. It says Onigashima. Food is there. You only have 2 food options. I don't know what this is. I think that's targeting. That's what that is. Holy shit. Yeah, it's sort of like the perfect block. We have to block, but in Smash Brothers you have to drop your block as they hit. Like you have to like let go as soon as it connects or something. But that's what that is. I didn't know what this 2 is. I don't know why they have numbers. It's not 2, but this is targeting. This is lock on. So this one here is lock on before you use a skill, and you can hold these to open up. Like this was like Blue Fang Blade or something. No, that's Lunge Step, but I had an axe with Blue Fang Blade, and you could hold it to bring up the lock-on wheel or whatever, just like regularly in game. But that's lock-on. This little blue thing, this yellow symbol here is lock-on, and you only have access to 2 food items at a time. So you pretty much have to decide between, like, in the end of it, you're gonna have to decide between, like, Shenlong, Mega Hyper Potion, or res potions. You're probably never going to put boosts on a bar, ever. Not that you probably would get that far to do it. The wardings are only Origami Magma, General Shoko, Arms Dealer Puppet. You've never ran either dungeon in your years of playing. The Halloween event dungeon is weird, lol. I saw the pumpkins. I never clicked on anything. So, they don't even have experience dungeon. They don't. Sora, could you do me a favor, and you don't have to, but could you in some way use like some energy, a little bit of energy, and try to click on something on Hell that you don't have enough energy to do and see how much the restore is? Because that's something I wasn't able to check because I don't have Jafuri. But if you already have Jafuri and you can look at the wardings, could you check and see how much energy restores are? Because I would really, really, really appreciate that if you could find that out. Because I don't know how much energy restores are on there. If they even have energy restoring. Because the Black Cat sells them, what, 3 10s for $5? Which is huge ripoff. Right here, energy restorative 10, 3 set. This costs 1 Yorozu. And 1 Yorozu is like $5. So they have $5 for 30 energy, which is a load of shit. Like, how much energy do those wardings actually take, Sora? Like, if you can check that out, I'd really appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate that. Oh yeah, so for those that are coming into the stream late or whatever, so that's one of the loading screens for Onigiri Heroes. They had to censor Ibaraki because they made the game's rating 12+. We found that out during the middle of the stream, but they made the game's rating 12+, so they had to censor Ibaraki. And like, this was like an ad they had Ibaraki, and she's all covered, and this was my reaction to it. Look how they massacred my boy. And this is what Ibaraki's supposed to look like. This is what got me into the game. And now these poor phone bastards have to deal with this. No, I hope they're armpit fetishes. But, like, it's all covered. It's all reduced. They massacred my boy. Right, so I forgot to do this like the whole time, but this is the point Daruma, okay? For those who made it like an hour and a half into this stream, this is the point Daruma. Okay, like I forgot to do this video forever, or this part of the video. This is the first one I took. Okay, so I go to point exchange. I realize I don't have anything. I don't know why there's a shop button here. I think it's just sell. But friendship items, you start with 3 of everything. Or maybe I just got them in a dungeon, I don't know. But they're all worth 2 points. It's the same. Point medals are 1,000. Weapons are 1. So nothing really can be inferred there. It's 5,000, 50,000 limit. There is a cool thing though. As you might have noticed there was no hair tickets in the Nyankoropon, and there's a reason for that. It's really nice actually, which makes getting points really hard. So you can get the voice tickets. They're here. Male tickets, the male and females are here. You can't buy the males, obviously, if you're a female and vice versa. They're 20k. Oh, keep going. So hair ticket. Hair ticket long under. This is the hair ticket that I wear as Aurelia. And you can get over 20k points. You can farm this in a week if you know what you're doing. Like, not even. Like, well, yeah, in a week, yeah. So, hair tickets are no longer, like, in the Nyankoropon, so they're not worth, like, 30 points to trade in for points. So, hair tickets are from the point room where they should have been. They shouldn't have been in the gacha at all. And it's all of the ones they've ever released, like the short sweep and the side tail and the plates. Those are the 3 new ones they added this year that sometimes show up. And these are the old ones, the long under, Miko, long twin tail, straight ponytail, loose plates, right side tail, and short sweep. I think there were some hairstyles that were just from Point Ruma, but we'll see them in a second because I think I look at them. So there's long under. I think I click on the little hourglass eventually. Yeah, I click on a different one, but that's the ponytail. That's the long under that I usually wear. God, type A is horrible. Oh my god. And there's the short sweep, the hentai protagonist. Like, they're all right here. We have those already. The big afros there as well. Lucky box. Skill cards, all this stuff. You can get friendship items, skill card set 1 through 5, artisan swords. And we'll notice there's some things absent, like all the other outfit stuff, like the bamboo hat and all that other stuff. It's all going, hey Guardian down, is that you Dubs? We're checking out the phone game. It's really bad. Do I do anything else this stream? Or this little video clip? Or do I just do nothing? I don't remember. I think I walk up just looking for stuff. Yeah, that guy's doing the moonwalk. That glitch is still there. Yeah, I don't have a Chifuri. I think I just walk around. Yeah, I keep getting achievements and stuff. It's a bit laggy for loading that. So select all, click. Yeah. So I was supposed to be recording it, but my phone just is not good for recording stuff. And I did roll. I did do an 11 roll, and I got a Sanzo. Like, that's what I got. I got a Sanzo. So yeah, so I think we've looked at everything. Okay, so oh yeah, thank you. So the succubus outfits are not there. None of the other outfits are there. It's a phone game, yeah. Max energy cost dungeon is General Shoko at 55 energy to restore. It's with OC. It's 10 OC. Decade, right on, right on. So they do have 10 OC restores. That's good. Which means this is dog shit doo-doo butter. This right here. This, if you plan on playing this game, if you plan on playing Onigiri Heroes, you have to promise me, if you watch this whole stream, that you will never, ever, 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 ever buy this pack. This 3 energy 10s, it costs 1 Eurozu ticket. You're paying 50 OC for 30 energy when restores are 10 OC. Like, complete dog shit. But anyway, so let's go over just to finish here the good and the bad of this thing. So the bad of it is you're playing an inferior version when you could be playing PS4, you could be playing PC, Steam, Switch, JPPC if you so desire. The best thing players can this is honestly the most hopeful thing we can see from Onigiri Heroes. People that have phones and no money because a bunch of them exist and they play all the free games in the world, they're going to see Onigiri on the phone. They're going to see Onigiri Heroes. They're going to look up Onigiri Heroes. Hopefully, they will come across some of my videos, some of Kurenai's videos, and they'll be like, wow, that game looks and runs a shit ton better than it does on my phone. You know what? I like this game and I have a computer. I have a PS4. I'm going to go play it on those servers instead. Like I said this earlier in the stream, the best thing Onigiri Heroes is going to do for Onigiri as a community is act as an advertisement for the real game, realistically speaking. And these people that are going to play it day one and put money into it day one, those are the kind of people that we need on PS4. We need people on PS4 that are going to log in and be like, wow, look at all this anime titty, and just drop like a $200. We need those people on our servers. You found out something? Right on. Let me hear it. What'd you say, Butch? I lost Rose. Game updated. Kicked me out. And now you can't get it back? What do you mean? Wait, what? So you downloaded the game on your phone. You made your character. You have a computer. You're going to play it there. Computer dies from lag. You got to get a new computer. It's cheaper than OZ. Get a PS5. It's better. It takes way more friendship items to level up the main characters. No, you can't use controllers. Like, you'd think they would let you do that. They let you do that for Genshin and stuff, controller support. But, with only one weapon, what do you want to do? It takes like 15 to get to level 2? Okay. Because normally it takes 3,000 friendship items to get a character to 30. Like Amaterasu, the only character that can go to level 30, it takes her 3,000 friendship pendants. So maybe they change it to. It sends you to character creation. So they killed your character because you needed to get an update. You would play on your PC if you had one. You only have a phone? Do you play monthly for internet and shit? I hear you, Pokemaster. But if you had a PS5... Yeah. Like... So, I think this game... If it generates interest and then people, like, get better... You played 5 minutes and it kicked you out? That sucks. Like, if this ends up acting as an advertisement to get people on our servers that actually matter, then it's good. That's a good purpose. You meant PS5, not PC? Okay. I was like, what the heck, dude? Yeah. So, I think this is a big step forward. I hope we get this. I hope we're able to spend 10 Eurozus to get a scrap. I think that's genius. I think that's awesome. That's something I've wanted. So what weapon should you go for at 120? Night Sky, Lancelot, if you want, the Rev 3, Rev 2. Realistically, White Flash, 120, those are the stuff you'd want. Yeah, they do. So yeah, like the good and the bad. I hope that in the future we get these scraps for 10 Eurozus. That's awesome. Their characters for Eurozus are 100. I hope we get that too. Case in point, that's awesome. They don't have Sublimes in the Black Cat either, so they're going to like slowly wean them out too. I don't want us to get any of this stupid pricing bullshit. I don't want to see it. I don't want like any of this. I want this one time. Once. I want this one. Just once. I want this one around. This is the only thing of OC I want. Is 2,520 for 1,200 paid and 1,320 free. That's all I want for Christmas. Is this. That's not bad. I'd take that. But any of this other stuff, just leave it alone. I don't want to see any of it. I want this one. I want this one right here. 2,000, like $250 worth of OC for like 130. That's what I want. That's what I want every day. Every day. Yeah. Well, I actually have a PS5, but I hear you. What else is there that they have good? Their Nyankoropon is not good. It is not good. It is a 12 character Nyankoropon. You can't choose what to get. We don't want the Vanguard leveling thing. We don't want Vanguards being locked to one scroll. We don't want just one, like, the bad stuff. So Vanguards needing, like, a one scroll Vanguard can only go to level 20. So it completely demolishes, like, free-to-play that gets lucky with tickets and stuff. Like, you can't just get a one scroll Miyamoto and level her to 100 and just have a good time. No, you need 5 scrolls to get level 100 because they've combined Awakening and level as opposed to keeping them separate. How do you send me a screenshot? Do you have me on Discord or anything? I honestly don't want to see Baraki. You're getting a PS5 today for your birthday? Right on, man. Happy birthday to you. You're lucky to get one of them. Frig, man. Your parents must have ran over someone on Black Friday. Jeez. Oh, if you delete it, it deletes your data unless you link it. What music is it? It's still the Nintendo music? Okay. For me, I got a waiting list, and I got it from our EB Games, which is basically GameStop. I was on a waiting list. I waited about a month and a half. Some came in. They called me. They said, you can get it, but you got to get it with a controller. And I said, I was going to buy a controller anyway. I'm coming down. And I got it that day almost a year ago, like 9 months ago. So I think the scraps are good. I think everything they're doing to the Vanguard leveling is horrible. Scraps are good in the Yorozu. This exchange shop right here. Oh, it's December 9th? Okay, cool. Right on, like 10 days from now. This is good. This is a good exchange shop. This is kind of bad. This is good. Like, realistically speaking, you should never touch this. You should never, if you're going to play the phone game, never touch this. Never touch this. Only touch this. Only villains do that. Like, I'm going to make that meme. Only do this. Never do this. Only do this. Only villains do that. Like, only get 1,000 for legendary. That's your pity system. Oh, you got a bunch of skill cards and they don't have friendship beckoning cats. Oh my god. They don't have them. Holy shit. They don't have friendship beckoning cats. How do you... They don't have them. They don't have them. What do you trade for points? Hold up. I don't know the list, but I don't know what you trade for points. What do you trade for points? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know what you trade for points, to be honest. Yeah. Where's the other stuff that's good? That's the rates. That's the video. Let's see. Yeah, this character ticket pack is good. Like, packs are good because you get OC plus other stuff. Everything else is not good. Really? Wow. That's probably supply chains and shit, eh? Yeah, this is good. Like, this is your starter bundle one time only. You get 100 OC and a Vanguard from a list for $5.49. That's awesome. So, okay, I won't even beat around the bush. Ultimately, guys, don't play this game. Like, in my honest opinion, like, I don't even care if you're just a smartphone peasant, which is an oxymoron, and all you have is like an iPhone 10 Plus that can play this game, or an Android Galaxy that folds 2 different ways and can roll into a fruit roll-up. I don't care. Like, if you're going to play Oni and you discover it through the phone, God bless. If you want to play it more, please play it on Steam, Switch, PS4 instead. The phone version is going to be butchered, very money hungry. It's censored, and that for me is a huge red flag. They censored a lot of things. This is Ibaraki now. This is what Ibaraki used to be. That's the exact same pose. Ibaraki, what she's supposed to be. Ibaraki censored. Yeah, really. Like they I'll say this many times. Look at how they massacred my boy. That's literally. That should have been the thumbnail, but I didn't have this picture on my computer. I just put a picture of Satan. Yes, a Galaxy tablet. Exactly. So, That's my final opinion. I think if you found Onigiri this way, please pursue it. If you have a PS4, PS5, PC with Steam, or a Switch, play it there. It's going to be better. Trust me. There's not all these limitations. There's not all this crooked money shit. Like, I mean, there is, but it's not as bad. All this does is justify all the broken shit on PS4. It's a Decepticon, exactly. You'll kill Megatron. You play this on there. I think they have some good ideas, stuff that I've wanted for a long time. Namely, like packs, ticket packs, things like that. Special OC bundles. I think that's great. That's fantastic. They should have one of these every update. If every update I knew that I could just spend that and get like twice its value, I would do it. You bought a sticker right on. Oro, do it. He won it? That's awesome, King. That's awesome. Awesome story. What was that about PS4 being dead? I mean, it's better than this. Watch Ibaraki? Did you send me something on Discord, or I don't have Discord open, sadly. Let me see here. Discord. Honestly, how I feel about it is don't play this one. Like, I'm kind of reiterating this at this point, but if you find Onigiri this way and you think it's fun, you think it's cool, please play it on the actual consoles, like on Steam, on Switch, on PS4. There's going to be a much better community there, a community of educated people, people that can help you, and the game's going to have a full combat system. It's not, this is an Onigiri Lite that's like a money grabber, more so than it already is. And this is Onigiri where, like, our Onigiri that we've had for 6, 7, 8 years, you know, that we've had free-to-play options. People could get a legendary ticket, get really lucky with a good character, level them to 100, get themselves a hard-earned build that they worked for, and that Vanguard works at peak performance. Here, you can't. They literally, like, they've taken a book out of Genshin's thing, and it's like, well, you need the constellations. You don't have access to all the good shit unless you get the constellations. And it's like, well, it'd be like in Genshin if imagine, imagine, yeah, censorship's a bad thing for me. You linked it on YouTube? Is it in the chat? I only have top chat. Maybe I have to go to all chat. We have Onigiri at home, yeah. Mom, give me your tablet. I want to play Onigiri. Like, you said you linked it on YouTube. Did you link it in the chat here? Or did you, I don't know where you put it. They shut it down as a PC standalone, like their own one, but they have it up on Steam. So when I say PC, I refer to Steam. But yeah, like if you're gonna play Onigiri, play it. Like if you come into Onigiri this way, and you like Onigiri, and you want to play more of Onigiri, like play it on the actual consoles. Like, don't play it here. This is a gateway drug to a better game, a better version of the same shit. The graphics are actually kind of nice for the phone, though. It's kind of a bit brighter than how I play it on PS4, but PS5, whatever. But it's not the same. I think it has great ideas. I like the bundles. I like the OC bundles. I like the Vanguard bundles. I like Scraps being in the Black Cat, and I like their exchange shop for points. I think those are 5 good points that are good and healthy for the game of Onigiri, where we're at. But where they're at, it's not a pity system. It's literally a let's go spend like exuberance amount of money to go get a legendary ticket. Like, made this, says gracias to the Korean waiter in a Japanese restaurant. Gracias for the General Tso chicken straight from Japanese. In Korea, exactly. So, yeah, like, if you want to play this, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't spend on it. And I'm a big proponent for people spending on Oni, because when people spend on Oni, the longer our game gets to live. But at the same time, the main point of putting your money where your mouth is, like making the right decisions, is people have to earn your money. You have to vote with your wallet. And I don't think the money's worth going here. I think if you like Oni, spend your money on the consoles where things are actually going to matter. Like, if you start playing this now, I don't know how far their story goes. I don't know how far your sanity will take you with just one weapon at a time. How are you going to fight Elder? Like, Elder has 3 different elements. How are you going to fight Elder with one weapon? Are you going to make an Abyss to fight Elder? Like, are you just going to go make some random-ass 105 weapon, and you're going to have it have the 3 different elements on it? Or are you going to need a Vanguard, and you're going to switch out of it? Like, how is that battle going to go? Yeah, like, hey Travis and Tristan. So it's just like Onigiri? It is, but worse. Especially after the Pokemon card stream. Well, you know, when I did that Pokemon, like, how are you going to fight Elder? But when I did the Pokemon card stream, like, we don't actually buy packs. Like, packs of cards are like $5 a pack. We buy codes for like pennies. Like, right now the packs are like 20 cents a pack for like Evolving Skies or something. So we'll spend like $18 and get like 50 packs. Like, it's really cheap. But what I'm saying is, like, if you want to play Oni and you want the full experience and you're willing to spend, come spend where it actually matters. Like, on console. Like, not here. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's gonna carry you on phone. Like, nobody, that's right, nobody is gonna carry you on phone. Like, it's not gonna happen. No one's gonna get carried. So, me, myself, I might try to keep it installed just to pick, like, just to keep tabs on the game. Another thing it does good, I didn't mention, I forgot, I mentioned this earlier. Another thing it does bad is you only get one character and you have to pay for multiple characters and you can only have 3 characters. That's bad. What else is there? This is a good feature. You cannot play with a controller. We've been trying to figure that out. It can't. Maybe it'll get updates to make it better. But the thing, Tristan, I don't know if you're around for it, but you only get one weapon in this game. You do not get 4 weapons you can swap between. You get one weapon. So, if you're a solo player, if you're an any player, like, this game is going to force someone's going to have to become a heal slut in this game. Like, you know all the people that want to be a staff user, a staff main, without universal mags and universal skills and sublimes and all that stuff? Like a vanilla, like maybe as far as Reign of Judgment goes, a vanilla staff main. Like, you as a player are not going to have access to Rapid Storm. You are not going to have access to Meditation, Invigorate, Resurrection. You're not going to have any of that stuff. And if you want access to it, you're going to need to get a friend that is like, you're going to be the heal buddy. Like, and when time comes for them to get to Mephistopheles and time comes for them to get to Lucifer, well, heal, buddy, you've been great the whole game, but now the game's mechanics are going to force you to go play by yourself, and you're going to have to fight Satan and Lucifer by yourself. And good luck with that staff there, buddy. Oh, you farm staff, Mags. Well, time to go back to the drawing board and farm yourself up something else. And change the whole way you play. And it's just because we know the future and we know that's going to happen, or at least I know that's going to happen, this one weapon bullshit ain't going to get you far. It's forcing you to need a Vanguard. It's forcing you to need a mount. When Onigiri first came out, there were no Vanguards, there were no mounts. They were added after. This game is built with mounts and Vanguards in mind. They don't want you to be strong as a player. Right now, a lot of our player base on console, on PS4, PC, whatever, we don't use Vanguards that often. Like, the Vanguards are, we're just as strong as the Vanguard. With things like Everlasting Gale, Icicle Punishment, Slalom, you name it. Tidal Wave Sublime, all that stuff, we're now stronger than Vanguards. Personally, I beat Hades Elios in a minute 34 with a Rain Spear silhouette weapon. It was not a Vanguard, it was just me. I took the top time, just me. Nothing else. Like, right. Now, you can, but Sora, can you do it without knowledge, Mags? Can you do it without knowledge, Mags? But yes, you could. You could do it with Soul Strike and Holy Pillar. You could. I'm not saying you should. Slap a Kamikui. Psh, exactly. And who knows how many events they're going to have. Although they did have a load screen that had like Tiamat, Yogg, Abyss, like all these cool guys on it. So Yogg's going to be in the game. Like, but I don't know what they're going to do for Inochio. How is Inochio going to swap into Toshi and vice versa? How are they going to... You got me at Lucifer? Yeah. Poison Cloud. What does Poison Cloud do? I thought Poison Cloud was a wand move. Poison Cloud. What the fuck? But yeah, and then you have the swimsuit outfits are here. It's just there for Yorozu tickets. You can't just buy them. Do I know if they're going to make this game better in mobile? I don't know if they will. They should. They're gonna fucking have to. I don't know. So yeah, another thing that personally, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but something personally for me that I think they did good in this game. Yeah, like, the weapons don't have durability. That's the only caveat, is that you only get one weapon, but weapons don't have durability. Not the swimsuits. So, the one thing I like, another thing I like, is that they do not have the Gold Bazaar, they do not have Gold Bazaars by default. True. Good point, Lifia. Good point. Good point. Big respect to that. But, like, I think they learned a lot from us with glitch stalls and body parties and all that shit. Like, you actually can't. Like, you can only have 3 characters maximum, so you can't, like, glitch your own body party. You can't glitch a billion stalls everywhere. And even if you wanted to, you have to buy the Golden Bazaar ticket on all the alts. I think that's good for, like, people not crashing and stuff. Personally, like, as much as it sounds like get the fuck off my lawn, I'm an old person, I'm happy that you have to buy Bazaars again. Because I remember being there. It used to be 90 to buy this. It's down to 50, which ain't bad, but I think it's a good thing to make people buy the Bazaars again. Sonic Heroes is good too. Dragon Ball Heroes is fun to watch. Dragon Quest Heroes, I don't know about that one. Fire Emblem Heroes is good. Yeah, like I like these bundles. I like what they're doing in the Erozu. I like what they're doing in the exchange shop. I don't like what they're doing in the Nyankoropons. They should have made it like Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, like they could have made this like Genshin Impact at this point. Like they could have just like you have your character, like you have you, and then you have 4 vanguards. Like they could have done the Genshin experience. Yeah, it's like an AFK, or it's just people just in a party together to increase the difficulty of a dungeon, but they're not actually playing together. I like this. I love this a lot. I like this. I love this a lot. I like this little bundle down here. I like that a lot. I don't like this 500 for 11 shit. I don't like that. How much is that? 500 for 11. How much is 500? $50. Okay. 550 for 613? Okay. Crazy. Absolute madness. And they censored Ibaraki. They censored Ibaraki hard. So, as I've said many times, Onigiri Heroes, if you find Onigiri Heroes and you like Onigiri and you want to play it in a better experience, play it on console. Play it on Steam. Play it on Switch. Just don't play it on the phone. Don't waste your money on the phone, because you're going to play this version and then you're going to end up playing. If you ever come across the console version, you'll be like, fuck, I wish I didn't spend 200 over there. Like, I wouldn't want to see someone invest in this version of the game just to go play the other one and have to, like, reinvest. Yeah, it's $50 for an 11 roll, yeah. Absolutely. And Ibaraki censor. I don't condone censorship. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. That's how they massacred my boy. That's what Ibaraki's supposed to look like. Yeah, so I think they have some good ideas in here, but a lot of it's kind of bad. They're trying to simplify it for the casual phone user that has a lot of money, I guess. But it's sort of for newbies, but it's probably just gonna tear people off, I think. It's just gonna, like, it's gonna rub people the wrong way. Like, as I said earlier, I really hope people play this game like, man, I want to find some guides, and they come across Aurogiri, Rondon Destroyer, and they see me playing, and they see me swapping weapons, and they see me doing shit, and it's like, how's he doing that? And it's like, well, I'm playing on console. And I have to do, like, more streams in the week for that people that are like, hey, I'm playing Heroes, and it's like, hey, you should come over to our side. I'm like, okay. $50 for 3 multis? Like, it's actually like, where we're from, on our console, it's 200 OC for a 5 roll, so it's 400 OC for a 10 pull, and then it's 440 OC for a 10 pull, or for 11, what they're doing. They pay, like, Heroes pays like 100 more OC than we do for the same amount of rolls. So the rolling's kind of wrong. I do like that it's not this paid versus free OC kind of shtick for now, but it's going to get worse. Hey, KMC, you showed up right at the end of this. They come across Aurogiri and say, wow, them some dated on. You try to find better Naruto combos. Those are good Naruto combos. They ain't dated at all. They good. Hey, KMZ. Man. They did some good stuff. They did some wrong stuff. I was going to end this, but I want to talk KMC a little bit, because I think he was the one who told me that this was out, and he said they have 1 weapon slot only, and I said this game's the pile of dog shit. Like, without typing that out on YouTube, that's basically what I said. Like, I made a post that they censored Ibaraki and Heroes, and then he said, oh, I played it, and you only get 1 weapon, and I just said, 1 weapon? That's a load of dog shit, garbage. Have I seen the new Dragon Ball The Breakers? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, thanks, Pokey. Yes, I'll see you. But I think this has good ideas. I hope all of the good ideas from Heroes... I hope all the good ideas from Heroes, the OC bundles, the big bundle, the packages, the exchange shop, the Black Cat, and the bazaars. Well, at this point, bazaar is kind of a moot point because everyone that already scams already has OC. But I really hope all the positive stuff that they have in Heroes finds its way to our doors without any of the bad. Like, this is a huge point of contention here. Like, if they start bringing all the hero shit into our game, I mean, we don't have to buy anything, but they can't take away the weapons. Like, imagine having all the weapons we do and you can't double up on punishment. Like, you have infinite durability and it's like, well, you only need one weapon now. Like, let's say, for example, do you guys remember when I got the Ogis? The Ogis that came out that increased the damage limit. Yeah, support plays a role until you get to Lucifer. Until you get to Mephistopheles. Like, we did go over that. Like, support matters, but at the same time, if you don't have the right skills, like, you're done for. Like, Rapid Storm, Medi, Geki, like, you only get one choice. You don't get the, like I used to say, everyone's a staff user. You can't go into Kaguya, shoot arrows at her, and then when she comes down, collapsing blade her. You can't. You can't do both. I forget what I was going to say. It was something, I can't remember. Do I know what endgame is looking like for mobile? I don't know, Pokey. What endgame should look like is level 3. And then they go play PS4. Endgame looks like level 3 gear. It looks like Oni Dagger and Yeet. That's what Endgame looks like to me. Oni Dagger and done. That's all it is. Oh yeah? Yeah. But starting with a 12-unit Nyankoropon, starting with a 12-character Nyankoropon or 9 or 12 or whatever it is not good. It's not healthy for the game. Are the old Aurogiri guides outdated or still valid? The fundamentals are valid. It's only when you get into the points where skills get buffed or power creep occurs where... Like, if you're a vanilla player and there's no event in sight, you can follow those guides to a T. And you'll be fine. And then you'll get to a point where it's like, wow, okay, so this is better now? Yeah, it is. It's like, okay, sure. I have my fundamentals, I have my basics, and I'm just going to go do stuff. There are achievements for Lucifer, but no gargoyle, ogis, or weapons. Right. The Point Daruma did not have gargoyle ogis. It did not have... It did not have the Death Scythe Ogi. You are correct. The Point Daruma doesn't have any of the balls either. The Shis, Miskas, all that stuff. So if the achievements just go to Lucifer, then they're probably at Lucifer. I mean, we have Halloween for another week too, at the end of this week. Is the Onigiri update on PC is the same as Onigiri on PS4 or no? I don't know. Steam's probably not the same. They're probably not the same. They're probably off. Oh. I mean, if you guys want to give it a shot and just have it in your pocket and you can play it on the bus or whatever, if you have data, go for it. I don't think anyone should spend on it. Like, if you're going to spend, you might as well spend on console. And they're not interchangeable. Like, if this was just like, oh, I can play my account on, like, I can play this on the go, like with Genshin, that's great. Oh, I forgot to use my energy. Let me just go bum rush my energy real quick. That's all I want. I just want a companion app that uses my energy. I think that's what a lot of us just want. You know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of us just want. Is a companion app just to, oh, I can use my energy. Oh, I can do this. Oh, no, I forgot to log in. I can grab a login. Like, that's a big deal. Yeah. It's also, they did put Izuna and Genai in the Nyankoropon, so you can't just buy them anymore. So, I don't even know if they're even going to get Cosmic Break characters. Like Mighty Bine and Ivis and characters like that. I don't know if they're going to get them or not. Because they would get them next update, I guess, because Luna is supposed to follow Sasuke. So, these are the drop rates anyway. Percentages, stuff like that. 1% chance for a 5 scroll. So, yeah. And never forget, they censored Ibaraki. They massacred my boy. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for coming out. We had an amazing turnout. 30, 40 you guys at one time. Hopefully, if you guys are curious about Onigiri Heroes and you want an opinion about it, hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully it steers you in the right direction. Hopefully it either like makes you stay the hell away from it and you can save your money and not have anything to do with it. Or if you're interested in the game and you want it in a better version that's a lot better, is play it on console. Hopefully that comes about. You want to roll for the last Mia scroll. So you can, well, I mean, that's up to you if you want. It's your money. I just think it's better spent on console. Because then again, even on this game, even Origami Mag, yeah. Like, even if, like, and there's that change too. Even if you got a 1-scroll Miyamoto, she only goes to level 20. Like, what a crock. What a complete crock. I know people that have had 1-scroll Kirins and like, oh my god, Aura, I'm so glad I got this character. Last gala, you told me to get Kirin, and I loved it. I've been doing all these dungeons I couldn't do before. They can't do that now. Like, these poor bastards. Yes, everybody have a good day. It's Cyber Monday, by the way. You want to keep playing the mobile version, but it's locked compared to console? Yeah, exactly, Pokey, exactly. And that's the general message I want people to get out of this. By far. Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. What are you going to do for Lucifer? Exactly. You have to fight Lucifer by yourself. Like, and that's a big point of contention anyway. Like, you got to go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Another disjointed event. As I've always said, bad events are good. Like, it gives you time to farm stuff like horse mags and things like that. I should be farming horse mags, but I'll tell you guys the truth. I finally got into Halo Infinite. Like, I kept seeing clips and stuff like, oh, I'll give it another shot. And then I had Fiesta, and I had fun in Fiesta. And now I'm right into Halo Infinite. I've been playing it since like Friday. I've been having a really good time. I'm enjoying it, so that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like using energy in Genshin and Oni, and then I just go play Halo. My friends playing it and stuff. Yep, Sword Mag bargains, Moroku bargains. That's right. Alrighty, gang, you guys have been a great audience. 20 concurrent viewers. It's awesome. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Great week. December's on the horizon. Stay safe. Put your snow tires on. We had a big snowstorm today. I had to go shovel and stuff. And I'll check you guys out later. And by all means, let me know what you guys think about Onigiri Heroes, whether you play it or not, in the comments. You know, leave a comment, let someone know. Because there's going to be people that are going to come across this video and be like, this is 2 hours long, I'm not going to watch it. They might just come in, look at all the likes, and be like, oh, okay. And then if you guys could leave some of your honest criticism in the comments, that'd be great. Yes. I spent 300 years killing Gaikotsu to max out my level so I could fight Lucy. Exactly. But yeah, like I find myself when I watch a video for something I want to know and it's too long, I usually just go to the comments right away. And I go and look and see what people's general opinions are. And that's a really good indicator. So something on your part that is just, you know, something that helps out the next guy, like leaving a mark in Dark Souls or whatever. Thank you, Yuki Sakura. Just in the comments after the video comes up, just leave your honest thoughts about Onigiri Heroes. Don't be toxic, whatever. Just give your general opinions. If you like it, you can like it. If you don't like it, you cannot like it. It's just there's going to be a lot of people in the next coming weeks that are going to play this game. They're going to look up stuff, and they're going to want to know where to go. Just make a 10-second video. True. True facts. True facts. Alright. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take that idea, Pokey. I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to look at the exact same thing, and I'm going to show them this. It's literally going to be this. Onigiri Heroes. Wow. Wait a minute. What's that? Ibaraki's censored. She's supposed to look like this. Look at how they massacred my boy. Only play the console and Steam version. Don't waste your time on mobile. Done. Like, that I think that's how it's gonna go. Literally. It's just gonna be that, and then I'll talk for like 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, that's too long. I'll just say all the good and all the bad and go from there. The Metal Gear sound effecting zooming on Ibaraki. Yeah. Perfect. Right on, right on. Nani? Yeah, that would take editing. I ain't doing no editing. No. Ugh. Alright. I'm going to close the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to have a big drink of water because my throat's getting a little scratchy. You guys might have noticed, and I'll do that, and then, you know, I'll chill. It's almost fucking midnight. Oh my god. See you, everybody. Thanks for coming out.